Hi, this is Tony Sagami. Hey, I want to talk to you about Apple today. No, not the apples that you eat, but Apple Computer. The reason I wanted to bring that up is that the new Apple iPad just went on sale yesterday in China. Now, it's not cheap. The 16 gig version is going to go for about $590 US. The 32 gig is $710, and the 64 gig is $825. Now, that's a lot of money for a typical Chinese person, but they are very popular over there. Now, on top of that, Apple's doing something different than they do in the US. They're even offering a free one-on-one personal setup tutorial service to every customer who buys an iPad at one of their 2 retail stores in China. Remember, they have 2 of them, one in Beijing and one in Shanghai. And that service will include things like loading your email addresses, your favorite application, and transferring files. That's a pretty thorough service. And as well, they're going to host a series of special iPad workshops in their stores to help customers learn more about all the capabilities that iPads have. Now, remember I said those are pretty high prices, and there's not too many Chinese that can afford those. But the high income, the chuppies, or the Chinese yuppies, they will. And as I said, they're going to sell them at their 2 retail stores as well as some authorized resellers. But one of the things that surprised me is they're not selling them over their Chinese web portal. And so you have to go in person and buy it. And by the way, Apple does have plans to open 25 more retail stores in China by the end of 2011. Now, there's some problems I think that Apple's going to run into in China. First of all, there's a lot of copycat competition. There's about 20 different notepad style computers selling products over there, and there's one that's called the iPad, IPED, and it's selling for only $105. So that's about 80% cheaper than the lowest level of the iPad. Now, China's been selling tons of iPods and tons of iPhones, but I think the iPad is going to have some problems in China. And I say that for a couple reasons. One is the competition, and also it's just not the cheap copycats, but a lot of American companies are coming in too. BlackBerry, Microsoft, Dell, and Palm are all very serious threats to the iPad. And if you might have even seen some TV commercials from Amazon about their Kindle that criticize the iPad for its inability to be read outdoors. Now, if you bought Apple or any of the suppliers that we've talked about in previous issues here, you should be sitting on some pretty nice profits and be very happy with that. Now, what I'm now suggesting is that you consider taking some of those profits. Apple is a great company, but it's pretty clearly fully valued at these current prices, and I think this is the time to start taking profits instead of taking new positions. Until next week, this is Tony Sagami signing off.